Hi guys, so this is the first time of me doing this kind of content, after quite a long time ago. So yeah, just to fulfill some of my clients' requests, so I'm doing this for the sake of my clients. So they want me to do some MM2H Visa content, and so happened that there's an MM2H agent sent me this update. I will put the links and the details, contact everything in the descriptions below. If there's any mistake or error, look for her, don't look for me. I'm not MM2H agent, yeah. So as all of you know, we all have the MM2H Visa has three tiers, three categories. The first one shall be the silver, gold, platinum. Oh yeah, before we begin, so in case some of you don't know what is MM2H, it's actually a kind of a visa that you can stay in Malaysia for a long-term period without you having to leave. You can bring your family, your kids over here to retire for school purpose as well. So the first one, silver, you have to deposit 150,000 USD in Malaysia and you can stay for 5 years visa. You can get a 5 years visa. The second one, gold, which will be 500,000 USD FD, fixed deposit, and you can get 15 years. And the third one will be this 1 million USD fixed deposit and you can get 20 years visa over here. You cannot open a bank account first before you get the approval for this MM2H visa. You must get the MM2H visa first, then only you can open a bank account. Otherwise, no bank will actually approve your application to get a bank account. No, unless you have a very strong connections. Yep. And the main applicant has to be 25 years old or above. And you can only bring, I think, direct families like parents, your kids over here, your spouse. Compared to the last MM2H visa, right, the old versions one, previously you have to prove your income, the source of income and employment. But right now, new requirement, you don't have to prove it. And however, the new changes that which everyone already know that you have to purchase a property over here, which the people from the Western country, they don't like about it. Yeah, I got what you mean. So most of the people here, most of the Western people, foreigners, expat over here, they would just want to rent the property first. And if they like it, only they'll buy it. Yeah, I know. But majority of them, you guys still don't prefer to own a property. You guys want to rent a property. Yeah, that part I can somehow understand. But however, under silver category, you have to purchase 600,000 property and above. And for the gold status, you have to buy 1 million ringgit Malaysia and above. And platinum, 2 million MYR and above. So why I compare the previous old MM2H is because that there's still a lot of people that not sure and receive a lot of different information. Some say you can purchase 500,000 and above in Penang Island. Some say that it must be 600,000, some say 700,000, some say 1 million onward. So the old MM2H previous versions, you can actually purchase 500,000 property and above in Malaysia. Oh, I think it's Penang Island, I'm sorry. So the rest depends on each individual states. So in Penang, generally, you can buy 500,000 and above for 2 units of the house, of the condo. So generally speaking, because we have some government programs for the past few years, so let me start with general information first. Generally speaking, without any government policy program or any incentive, you have to purchase 1 million onward for the condo or apartment in Penang Island, while in mainland side, you have to purchase 500,000 and above for the apartment, condo. But however, due to the past few years, we have the program so-called HOC, means to say that you have to purchase, the government lower down the barrier, that the foreigners can actually purchase 700,000 and above in Penang Islands and 400,000 apartments, 400,000 ringgit Malaysia and above apartments, condo in Penang mainland. While for the landed house, you can purchase, in general speaking, landed house, you must get 3 million Malaysian ringgit and above. But with the program, the benefit of the program, you can get the landed house, from 1.5 million onward. Well, for the mainland side, you can purchase from 1 million. Generally, you must purchase 1 million, but due to the program, you can purchase 750,000 and above. They lower down the barrier until the end of this year. So next year, we don't know whether it will be extended or not, because it has been extended for a few years already, and it was announced like every time it was announced like a very last minute or the beginning of the next year. So if there's any new changes, I will like update over here. So let's continue for the next sections. So you have to purchase a property within a year after you get the visa approved. And one important issue to be considered is that you cannot sell your property within 10 years. So if you are here, just want to stay long term, you don't want to buy any property in Penang Island because it's too expensive, I would suggest you can really buy any new project under constructions in mainland side because it's cheaper, and just wait until it's completed, maybe after 2-3 years. So it means total of 10 years, you still left about 7 years, and after 7 years you can sell it, rather than you buy a completed property already 5 years old and another 10 years, 15 years old already, you will have difficulty to sell it. But again, just my opinions. So how do you think, how do you decide? That's entirely up to you. So next sessions about the withdrawal part. The first thing, can you previously you are allowed to withdraw for medical purpose. So for today's one, I didn't see there's any info, anything mentioned about that, but I believe it's the same. But remember, go to verify I'm not a MM2H agent. Yeah. So I think you can withdraw for medical purpose. Second, can I withdraw from the fixed deposit to purchase a property? Yes, you can, and you cannot as well. If you already purchased the property before the MM2H visa approved, you cannot withdraw 50%. If you purchase property after you get the approval, yes, you can withdraw 50%. Yeah. So if you want to withdraw, but you already bought a property, I would suggest you buy another property from me. Then you can buy another property and you can withdraw 50%. Nah, just kidding. No point. If you buy a property and you are not happy with it afterward, what can you do? You can purchase a new one that is expensive than your current one. But I think, because not much info is given, but I think you must purchase first, then only you can sell the existing one, because otherwise the government is, if I am the government, I would afraid that you might not buy another new property. So I would say the chances is that you must get a new property, then only you can dispose the existing one if you're not happy with it. But what if I'm interested in some properties already, I want to make an offer but I haven't get the MM2H visa, so what should I do? Well, it's a give and take. It's either you offer a higher sincere deposit to the landlord or to the developer, or higher down payment percentage to the developer, the owner, seller. Otherwise, they don't see a point to keep it for you, so that you can sign the agreement at the later date when you get the visa approved. And another important issue is, if you are below 50 years old, the main applicant, you are required to stay in Malaysia for a cumulative of 90 days per year. But what I read from this clause is that you are required to stay 90 days cumulative among family members. So I guess if you are not here for, let's say, half years or for most of the time, well, if your spouse is here or your kids is here to accumulate more than 90 days, I think you guys can combine the number of days, so that you're still qualifying. But if you are above 50 years old, the 90 days is waived, it's not applicable to you. So that's, I guess, a benefit for you. Well, for the old MM2H visa that is approved before 2019, remember, hold your visa, don't do anything. So if you are the old MM2H holder approved before 2019, please be reminded that the new 90 days and the purchase property, the requirement to purchase property is not applicable to you. So say, yes, you can show off to your friend, and yeah, you just keep it, don't do anything. And if you can extend silently, just extend. If the government didn't mention anything, just extend. All right, don't go and wake them up. And your existing visa for the old MM2H, you can extend every 5 years until the government decide to change anything. So your kid's visa can stay until 34 years old. So yeah, so lucky one for the old batch. So the above are the details that I got from the MM2H agent. So I will put the contact at the below so you can contact her. So if you want to support me, I mean, yeah, there's some client ask me if I can apply for them. In fact, I can, but I choose not to because really short of time. I don't have sufficient time to focus in another business. So I'm so sorry for that. So you have to approach your MM2H agents, or if you want to support me, you want to give me to earn some referral, you can just talk to the agents in the contact below. Just say, hi, I'm referred by Scott. Please pay Scott some referral fees later if the application is successful. So I think that's it for today. I think this is the first time after so many videos of me in the condo landed house. So this is after so many, so I can't say so many years, but after a few years of me sitting down do content like this. So I know it's a bit, I know I didn't perform well. So if you like my video today, or if you don't like my video today, click the like button, comment in the section box, let me know what you think about this video and what you want to see more from me. Subscribe, share it with friends, and I will see you in the next video.